Hi, Brian McCordy here from Black Belt Lean Thinking, author of The X Factor, and today we're going to look at what is a great example of efficiency and a good model that we can model our businesses off of. Okay, so what is this great model that I'm talking about? This model of efficiency that we should actually pattern our businesses off of? Well, it's been staring you in the face every day. Just look in your closest mirror. That's right. The perfect business model is you, or more specifically, our bodies and our minds. Right now, as I'm making this video, I'm free to talk to you, but my body has all kinds of things going on its own. I actually made some notes here so that I could get my numbers right. In our bodies, we got 500 muscles in operation, 200 bones, 7 miles of nerve fibers. Our heart will beat about 36 million times through the course of the year, and we got 60,000 miles of veins, arteries, and tubings. I think in the X Factor I mentioned that our information flow through our business is about like our blood flowing through us. It brings fresh oxygen and nutrients, so we want to create good information streams. It's amazing. Our heart will pump about 600,000 gallons of blood each year. It's amazing. Our skin on our body is constantly renewing itself as old skin cells die, being replaced by new ones. All this is happening while I'm talking to you, requiring no effort from me whatsoever. Again, all that happens so that I can spend my time doing the things that are important to me. And our businesses need to operate the same way. So I'll ask you, with your business and your employees and your activities, how much time do you spend just maintaining what needs to happen through the course of a day? I would call, if you have to give a lot of effort to your day-to-day operation, that'd be like having to work a lot daily on just maintaining your heart rate or concentrating on breathing. Again, our body does what needs to happen to maintain our health so we can be busy with other pursuits. Again, with our business, we need to use standard work and lean tools to set up an infrastructure, a business operating system that requires no effort on our part. We want to set up our employees for wins and success so that they have the freedom to focus on customer and continuous improvement, which is a whole lot more fun. I'll give you an example again of this parallel. Every lean tool is really meant to surface problems. So it will help us create a business like our body that is self-regulating, self-monitoring, and self-correcting. Again, this is how our bodies operate. If something goes wrong, I have pain receptors that let me know that there's a problem. If I have an illness, I get an immune system that attacks and fights it. Again, my body temperature is self-regulated and correcting. We want our businesses this way, and that is the purpose of lean tools. Again, 5S surfaces problems in our environment. TPM, total productive maintenance, surfaces problems in regard to equipment and machinery. Quick changeover surfaces problems and waste when it comes to changing over equipment or machinery, or anything else for that matter. Again, there's a lean tool that we can use for almost any aspect of our business, like Hijunka for leveling out production and supply chain work. Yamazumi charts for leveling out workloads to make sure that each employee and equipment is working at the optimal efficiency, not being overburdened or wasting time. So we want to use the proper lean tool in the proper way to make our businesses self-monitoring, self-regulating, and self-correcting. When an employee shows up at work, they should have 3 things working on their behalf from the get-go, as just the normal standard. And what those 3 things are, when someone shows up, they should have a 5S and safe area that they are working in so that everything is clean and organized and safe, and they don't have the frustration of looking for things. They should have all the supplies and information they need, all the tools, supplies, and information to where they shouldn't have to go retrieving things. And that last thing is they should have to do no firefighting or dragon slaying. They should have a process that's in control. So those 3 things again, they should have good 5S, good clean environment that's safe. They should have all the supplies, information, tools they need, and they should have a process that's in control. If that's a normal day, then they're free for the creative pursuits of continuous improvement. They can make for a good day and meet, customer satisfaction. If every day they're just trying to achieve those three things, gain control of their day, and I've seen businesses that operated that way, where every day the employee knew when they arrived at work that they were about to have a very frustrating day. Again, it'd be like working, just trying to keep my heart going, keep my blood pressure down. We don't want to worry about these things. We want to be focused on doing the things that give our life meaning, not just sustaining life. Again, if your business doesn't have lean tools in place and doesn't have that setup, it'd be like an athlete trying to do his sport while nursing an injury or some other bodily problem. We need to take care of our business infrastructure. We need to make it self-regulating, self-monitoring, and self-correcting so that we can spend our time with the creative pursuits of continuous improvement, customer satisfaction, and growth. A lot more fun. I remember an old joke of a business executive who got called to jury duty. So he showed up, and in the course of the interviews, the judge was asking the executive, is there a reason why you should not be selected for jury duty? And the executive went on to explain, well, yeah, I'm a senior manager for this company, and it's really important that I'm there every day. And the judge looked at him and goes, so you're saying that you are so important that your business can't function without you? And he goes, no, I'm saying the opposite. We have such a smooth running operation that they will do just fine without me. I just don't want them to know that. The judge goes, you're dismissed. That's how we want our business. We want very little effort on sustaining what needs to happen. This is our business operating system. Again, just like the operating system on your computer controls all the basic functions, we want to use lean tools and design a business operating system where all the standard normal functionality that needs to happen day in and day out as part of the business happens by routine and by standards. We have standard work in place for everything. In everything we do, we want to design it around three characteristics. We want everything to be based on simplicity, directness, and engagement. Simplicity, because complexity leads to self-sabotage. No one likes dealing with a lot of complication or things they don't really understand. If we don't understand all the steps or how to do something, we avoid it. That's when we procrastinate. But if something is simple and we understand it, we can proceed with confidence. For the directness, we want to eliminate as much red tape, bureaucracy, extra steps. That's part of that simplicity. We want as much directness as possible. We want to encourage communication. We want real good communication between all levels of the organization. Again, it's like that blood flow. We want open door policies. We want to remove entitlement and develop a family team atmosphere. Last part, that engagement, everything we do should excite employees, customers, and suppliers. They're our family. Every business is part of a symbiotic relationship. That's three parts: customers, suppliers, and employees. Our employees are our family, our team. That's who we work with. Our suppliers are our business partners, and the customers are who we serve. We need to take care of all three of those. So let's wrap this up real quick. Okay, our body and our mind is the perfect business model for our business. Again, it's the perfect role model. We need our business to operate just like our mind and our body does. The brain takes over a lot of functions subconsciously to where we don't have to worry about them. And the same with what's happening with our body. The business, day-to-day operation, we want working the same way. We want structure for everything. We want our employees to spend their time and effort taking care of customers and driving improvement, not being frustrated just trying to survive the course of a routine day that is not structured well. So again, look at your business. Is it the same as your body? Where we can focus on things we want to do, not just survival mode. So with your business, do you have a business operating system where it is self-regulating, self-monitoring, and self-correcting? That's the goal. That's how you want to sell lean. And I have a friend I was just talking to who just left a business, a local manufacturer that is a pretty good size employer in our area. And he left them because he was so frustrated. He found another job and moved on. And this is a high caliber individual. And when I asked him about why he decided to leave the company, he explained what I explained to you earlier of those three things were in place. Every day when he went to work is very frustrating, lots of changes, lots of firefighting, and it just didn't make for a good work experience. So again, we need to take care of our basic operation to make sure what needs to happen daily does happen, so we can focus on the lot more fun activities of continuous improvement, customer satisfaction. So hopefully this gave you some ideas and some challenges to use to look at your business and how to use lean tools to create that efficiency that your human body and your mind function with. So until next time, Brian McWhorter, author of The X Factor, Black Belt Lean Thinking. Thank you.